Baby.
And here we are.
Yeah.
So, when last we met, our heroes had successfully escaped Gotham, fought their way through kind of a hellhole of a situation, and wound up in one of the cradles of civilization, Central Africa. They managed to find a area, and thanks to the mages, werewolves, and combination of Matthew's wealth, and due to the magic and other resources that the group had at their disposal, they successfully made a little base camp haven where they could kind of hide out and no one would find them. With the only real big pieces of technology being the planes that the Learjets that got them there. And for some of them, not even that. So now we take our characters back down to late night in their first night, if you will, of this area, as the vampires are just now waking up. As for Julius, you've been sleeping most. I mean, not Julius. As for Matthew, you have been sleeping most of the day. Therefore, you're just now waking up as the sun is going down. And
Mm,
it has been a very long past 2 days for you. I mean, hell, craziness.
mm. Who would I need to pay to steal all the rich vampires' money to like hiring a hacker? Should I roll resources for that? You basically try and hire a hacker to steal all the people who basically ran Gotham. Pull a Batman Bane day. Make their stock suddenly just worthless. That sounds like a plan.
You're welcome to do that. That'll just take a really long time because, like I said, even though you have all of your contact dots and resources dots, it's very, very difficult to get in touch with anyone, even with the communication that you do have. But to do it securely and
Internet.
properly takes a lot of effort.
Internet.
And you guys are in the middle of an African plain, so
And I probably own another satellite that can give me internet. Anyways, what would you like to roll?
I want you to roll me a
That would be
intel
resources.
a intelligence resources and intelligence contacts difficulty 10, meaning tens will hit but they will not explode.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll it in the dice channel.
Do we have enough supplies?
Yes, thanks to some of your comrades, there are indeed amount of supplies. But for you being
Oh
a
damn, hey, Brandon.
yeah, you got one hit.
Uh,
No.
Well, no,
that's
no, it's difficulty 10, meaning
so even though eight, nine, and tens are
yes,
successes,
yes,
only at ten
tens,
is a success.
10.
So
You got one hit because it's difficulty 10, max difficulty.
okay, so here's the second one.
So was that resources or contacts you rolled first?
Resources.
Excellent.
I only have 3 dots for intelligence.
Yeah, Alistair, you're in the cradle of civilization. And even though none of the other tribes here that you've heard of have you've seen, but it's this area is very wealthy in essence, and the spiritual world, the gauntlet here is just amazing. This is the cradle of civilization.
Ooh.
Like it is like your connection to the wild here is like times 10.
So are we like literally in the middle of a forest or something?
More like the plains.
Like there is a forest nearby that is kind of like they're kind of like an African jungle, but it's mostly plains, forest, and a little bit of mountains off to the north.
Nice.
So what I'm gonna do for you guys is I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a role play session here to kind of get some stuff going. But what I want everyone to do after this session, since we're going to plan, since all the characters are going to plan their attack, if you will, and plan their revenge.
Since we're gonna plan.
What, did you not hear everything? Since you're going to plan your attack. Did you hear that part?
Bot, you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
I can hear you. I don't think Jared can.
Jared,
Nope.
so
Can you hear me?
for some reason only Jared has lost voice with me.
Try.
there we go.
Oh, there we go.
Okay,
Right.
so you guys are planning your attack. And what I'm going to do is, since this is the transition into Chapter 3, I'm going to have you guys kind of go full ham. I'll go ahead and have you guys make a couple declarations this session.
Making golems.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give all of the characters 5 XP, not 5 beats, 5 XP.
Ooh.
Damn.
Ooh.
And what I'm going to do is, after this session, I want everyone to type up things in Google Docs or documents or whatever, because since Discord's probably not going to take all the words it's going to take. And I want you guys to write out everything you're going to do and plan it out, and I'll have you guys roll for it. And then you guys will basically plan your guerrilla warfare anti-strike against the vampires that have wronged you in Gotham. And I will go through what they are doing to, take measure in case you guys do that, and then I'll roll off and see who does what. And then at the end of next session, or a couple sessions, depending upon how long it takes, I'll go ahead and have you guys go through that and declare what you're doing, and I'll narrate it. And then eventually here, we'll be ready for the final confrontation. But for now, before you guys do that, you guys kind of get up. Julius, you make your rolls. You're barely able to kind of get a hold of everything, but you do. And you're able to start making some kind of niches here and there. You're able to start getting some things rolling.
Yeah. I'm just making large golem, siege golem soldiers for us.
You're able to get a hold of a few people, and you're also able to start getting things kind of slowly but surely going.
That's all I'm going to devote my time to, pretty much, is basically they're getting rid of all their sources of wealth and or power.
By the way, thanks to one of your comrade vampires, you have Celerity 1 now.
Oh, okay.
You can now move faster.
Cool.
Take a drink here.
You want me to just keep rolling those rolls over again? Or...
No, I'll have you do that after all the declarations are done, and then we'll do it all as a big thing. Alistair, is there anything you wish to do?
I kind of want to try and get other werewolves to help us, but I have shit socials. I'll still try.
Besides your tribe, here that's right here, there appear to be no other werewolves for miles.
Damn.
Not in the spirit world, and not in the real world either.
Can I try calling
Your totem?
No, I forgot his name, the other werewolf in Gotham. And check if he's still okay.
No signal.
Shit.
Well, there's signal, but no contact to him. You call the phone, and it's nothing.
Yeah.
But you remember that it's not a good idea to do that, because that's how they were tracking you.
Oh. Damn. I guess I'll just go to the spirit realm and try to train myself. Gain more primal urge. I will buy with the 5 XP points.
Mm-hmm. Also, did you remember the gift I gave you when you did that spiritual quest?
The fire.
Okay.
Yep.
And I'm gonna use my XP points to upgrade both of my little gifts you gave me for no obvious reason. Wait, I forget. Is it 2 points per dot at the start, or 1 point per dot, and then 2 points per dot after 5?
What are you buying?
Merits.
I think it's only one, but then again, I'm on the werewolf.
7, Jared.
No, when you're buying new dots, there's a specific amount of experience points per dot. I can't remember if it's 1 or 2.
I don't know if it's the same, but for werewolves, you only spend one merit, one experience per merit.
Well, that's why I'm asking the DM, and he's refusing to respond. For some odd reason, I can't hear him again.
What's going on?
How much is the experience point cost for a dot in a merit?
1.
1. And then it moves up to 2 per new dot after 5.
In merits, it is just 1.
Just period?
Yes.
You can go beyond 5 for 1?
You cannot go beyond 5 for 1. When you go beyond 5, it's now 4.
4, okay. Alrighty then.
While you guys are doing that, I'm just looking for something.
Mm-hmm.
Alistair.
Yes?
I'm going to have you go through the enactments that were done. Since you could not remember since I didn't get a chance to go over what you did, you were given a test of strength, a test of will, and a test of skill. The Grand Spirit of Fire gives you its test of skill now. And I'm going to give you a couple riddles.
Oh no. Okay.
Don't be cheating.
No, I won't.
Don't worry, my character will stand behind the DM and just shout the answers.
There are
Just
two
holds
there.
up a big whiteboard.
Excellent. Alistair, you also remember that when you went up to the mountaintop, um, you saw an image of you standing next to the Winter Queen.
Okay.
And you had a crown of fire, and you yourself were on fire, and you were battling some sort of weird, ancient-looking creature, almost like a troll. And the spirit said, "Choose." And it shows a picture of you as this very big, powerful, destructive, like monster of a werewolf with a fire crown on fire with flaming wings and an ice spear. And then in the other image, you see a picture of Rainey holding your child. And it says, "Choose."
What? Well, what do you mean choose?
Do you want
Choose.
Like which
really?
one I want?
I really want to explain it, but I can't.
Well, you can. It's his spiritual quest, not yours.
Exactly.
It just says choose. It literally says nothing but choose, no matter what you ask it.
Shit. So either I become a super badass werewolf thing that's spawning the Empress of Ice, or my family. Huh. Let's be all vanilla I guess, and choose Rainy.
When you reached into the pool and chose Rainy, you felt a light emanate through you. You felt warmth and alive and primal. You didn't feel the cold touch of ice you felt way back when you first entered the Fey Court. You feel almost a burning come from the inner portion of your chest, and it expands outward in a flaming, raging energy, the energy of rage. You transform into your full Garu form. You fought one of the pure on the mountaintop.
Damn.
Roll me 3 attack rolls, please.
Okay. As a Garu?
Yes.
How many?
3.
Damn, I fucking missed all of it. I got those successes. Holy shit.
Why are you rolling d6s?
Oh, fuck.
D10s, baby.
I'm an
We're not.
idiot. I'm an idiot.
We're not in Shadowrun.
I was gonna say, if those have been Shadowrun
I'm
rolls, that was
sorry.
pretty good.
I forgot it's D10s.
Oh no!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very nice. You fight upon the ancient slopes of the mountain. It's one of the toughest fights that you have ever encountered. The Pure is very powerful and much larger and faster than you are, but you manage to hold your ground. But you're losing edge. The Pure looks at you, and in your mind you can hear it speak. What a failure you are to the Great Mother. You chose power over her guiding light. You betrayed her. We are her true followers.
We did it to protect the world and the spirits.
Protect the world.
Our father was getting old. We had to do it.
The only thing you did was seal your fate. And would you roll me a stamina plus athletics?
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Oh,
There's no successes in that.
He goes to
Hey, I
attack
got
you.
you.
He goes to attack you, but he fails. He's a predator who lost his footing. You have gained the advantage. Roll me an attack roll.
The cat didn't wiggle its butt enough.
Holy shit.
oh shit.
Nice.
Again, you drive your claws up into its chest and just pull with all your might, and you rip out his heart, preventing him from healing. He falls down the mountainside. And battered but bloody, you succeed.
I whispered to myself, we did it for a purpose.
You hear a very soft, feminine voice speak to you through the winter. It says, Did you? Did you really?
That's usually my line. No, seriously, I say that a lot.
I just stay quiet. We did it for a purpose.
You didn't do it for a purpose. Tell me, why did you make a deal with me?
To protect my family.
Is that really why you did it?
The Fae was going to take my child.
How do you know?
The visions.
Visions can be manipulated.
I had to do something.
For a person you didn't even know.
It's my child.
You do not know what child that will be. You do not know what the child will become. It could become a monster.
Rainy won't make that happen. She won't let it happen.
Of course not. If that's what you wish to believe. And you turn around and you see this grotesque, weird, fayish monster just leap at you. And then you wake up. You are lying on your back on one of the cots that you were sleeping on. And as you are jumped awake, you feel a hand rest on your shoulder. And you see Rainy lying there next to you.
I'll just look around trying to see if the Fae thing is in, in our in my vision, like in the vicinity.
Nope.
Ah,
You have but one more task the Grand Fire Spirit wanted you to complete. Answer but 2 questions that it had, 2 riddles that it proposed to you, and the final part of your gift will be complete. Those questions are weighing on your mind. They appear to be giving you nightmares of the past, but Rainy's comforting touch has pushed them away for now. She says, What was that all about? I saw some of it.
you saw. Don't worry about it.
She looks at you with those eyes that are like, yeah, right.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's just a nightmare.
She says, yeah, we're about to jump out of hell and we're about to jump out of hot water into the frying pan.
We'll be
This,
fine.
we're about to go to war with some of the most powerful vampires of Gotham City.
And
This this could be our last run together.
It will be fine. Don't worry about it.
She rests her forehead against yours. She says, no matter what happens, come heaven, come hell, whether we die or continue on, I will run with you forever.
He's starting to have thoughts in his brain that he should probably try to get her as far as fuck away from Gotham.
And she says, our child will run with us as well. She
You don't have to
will
come.
run with us as well. It's my choice, Alistair. I would walk through the hells to get you, and I would walk through the hells with you.
You are not impervious to things that we werewolves are. It will be dangerous for you.
Has that ever stopped me before?
He just looks down.
We've all made our choices, Alistair. And despite what we've done, we've all come to this point. And here we are. And we will continue to go forward together. Always. In the end, that's all that matters.
Always.
Always. And she just kind of, as you're laying down, she lays her head on your chest.
Guess I close my eyes again.
Close your eyes and you sleep quite peacefully. And you hear a voice very faintly in the back of your head, but it sounds familiar. A very dark and deep voice. You think it's the voice of your totem.
these nuts.
Not quite. That's in your dream, Julius. No.
Doing about nuts.
You hear a long little pause, and you hear the voice, and it says, Alistair, you have earned much respect from the spirits. You have earned much respect from me. And although you made a deal that you might think is devastating, it's not. Know this. Your soul is your own. It belongs to no one but Mother Luna. It belongs to no fae, no outside spirit, no vampire, no mage, no one, no nothing can take it away from you. As long as you remember that, your service with the Queen will be short, to the point. You will learn and gain knowledge and power from it, as long as you always remember that your soul is yours and that your deal strikes nothing out of anything you do not wish to do. And it will not be long, for you have earned service amongst us, and we will speed along your employment with post haste. And you see the owl fly by in your dream, just out of the darkness, and just kind of look at you. One eye kind of white, one eye very red and almost on fire. And it looks at you, and it kind of flies by very slowly and lands on just nothingness. And it
Mm-hmm.
says,
Whoo!
and it
The
says,
fuck?
it tilts its head and it says, "You all still have a deal, and you owe me, and I owe you." And you go back to sleep. No more dreams.
No more dreams.
I'm sorry, all your ambitions have been crushed.
No more dreams.
You know that 10-year plan you had? It's just
Dream,
not coming,
dream,
dude.
dream. No. Cause all I have to do is dream, 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 dream.
But hey, that also means you won't have to see Rainy die.
I guess.
Well, no, he didn't die. He's just not dreaming right now.
Yeah.
Exactly, that's what I mean. He doesn't have to watch Rainy die.
Matthew, you get a call.
I turn on, look at my phone, considering that internet phone service works. Pick it up. Who the hell is this? Hello.
Fuck, I've already forgotten the name. What was the name? What was the name of the girl who helped you get used to this life?
Nothing. I know nothing about. All I have are
You forgot her.
vague
You forgot her. What was her name though? What was the name you gave her?
Sophia.
Sophia. You get a phone call. At first, it's quiet, and then you hear a very faint voice. Matthew.
Who is this? And how
Sophia. Sophia. Look, I don't have a whole lot of time. Just know that not all of your contacts that you have here in Gotham can be trusted. That's all I can say. And then the phone hangs up.
I break it.
Pull, and
My
you pull one of the 26 burner phones you have.
Yes, somehow.
Now my revenge will be.
Yes, yes. It will be complete.
No, you will. No.
No, I just look at the phone, consider everything that's happened, everything I've lost, gained, and then lost again because of her. That city will burn.
Some men just want to watch the world burn.
Some just want to set the mess. And I start making as many phone calls using every favor I making deals to basically bring the largest mercenary that could possibly be acquired and outfitted to fight this war. And I'm basically going to, once we get there, turn Gotham into a glass crater for those who try and fight me.
Alistair, take 1 aggravated damage.
Damn it.
What did you do?
Hey, doing the stupid shit.
Just neither of you get near me because I can wield fire.
Oh, technically, I'm actually not hurt really all that much by that stuff.
Well, he's hurt, aggravated by fire, but it doesn't send you into frenzy or fear like it does other vampires. But you can
Yeah.
you still take ag from fire.
But yeah, no, I'm
I think
basically just
everybody takes hag from
outfitting
fire.
a anti-vampire army that I am going to and do what the Romans did to Athens when they
Gentlemen, we Nazis.
captured.
And with that, we'll go ahead and end the main part of the session, but I'll keep declarations open for what you guys want to do.